Everyone else can get aggressive, and I mean, when Liger gets a huge anti-nade at the start, the shatter though, Stranger.
Bus keeping that strength going strong. Domino going for the run around it. Natty doesn't get taken with them. The wall stops the trip, and that bot just keeps moving. Zone Team 1 back out of the staircase, which gives them so much space. You see how easily this bot just keeps rolling along. Liger gets a say on that cart. A couple of picks back and forth. This high ground. Nano with the boost as well. The visor is just so strong in this game. Avril's trying to run back with the nano boost on, but still goes down in the end. Bus keeping that strength. He's still alive in the fight, but 3v1 is not going to end well.
Liger's on it. That'll be interesting to keep. Well, doesn't matter if Liger's taken out early.
Drew's doing so much work here early on. Avril just killed themselves with their ult. That... no, surely not.
Devastating for this next fight for Team 2.
Yeah, Liger really tried to at least make some value out of it. B drop for a get aggressive from Mystery there. You can see Team 1 backing off. That's a great shatter to just put the pressure on. They have to use this visor to keep it strong for Team 1. Bust, though, with the pin to shut it down. The rest of the team doing all right. It's only the Reinhardt on the point. Blue just trying to contest things here, but knows that this is not a great position to be in.
Wait. Oh, okay, I'm gonna die.
I got Bus.
Okay, come back to that.
I'm coming, Daddy.
Huge Natty! That's the aggression you need. Here we go, Blue. Picking up aggression, shatters.
Locked. Bus is not having any of it. Visor from Avril with the nano put on them. Really see the damage output coming here. Bus adding to the numbers. Steals all of Avril's fame there, though.
Bruh.
Yeah, Bus was swinging.
Let's see if Shrewds can use this Deadeye to good efficiency. They managed to get the flashbang off. Bus is already on them, though, with the pin. A lot of power here in this battle. Silicon coming in with a Noon of their own, takes out a support, which is great. Burst through. They got to stop Natty from getting the res, but they're not quite quick enough. They do get the kill, and the shatter from Bus to follow up to say, you don't get any supports in this fight. So far, Team 1 burnt quite a good bit of time here. Bus really looking for that pick, but not with the team. Mystery's doing everything they can to keep them up, but here's a higher ground visor that just comes tearing through the support line. Them going. Shrewds has the visor once again, just so quick on these ults here. Liger trying to do what they can to shut them down. Managed to trade back and forth even through the ult. That pick on Domino is a lot of value as well. They get a really well-placed Meteor Strike down, but Shrewds getting rid of Mystery, so the healing on Bus massively reduced. Got to be careful with the positioning. There's a great monkey ult to zone Bus out of the fight. Silicon as well with the kill from the Trapp. You don't see that a whole lot anymore. Shrewds, though, is just consistently keeping that pressure on. Still, we see a strong hold at the point. Shrewds coming in for a little bit of damage and taking out the Brig means that quite a bit of healing removed from the fight. They really want to get in. The blade is on. Bus has kept up some strength here, though. Looking to pick another, but the blade onto Silicon removes him from the fight, although Team 2 have found a lot of picks to keep this in their hands. But the tide didn't have any impact, and a Bob onto this cart, really keeping it strong for this side. They are not wavering at all at the moment, even with these 2 DPS still at the cart.
Shrewds getting aggressive onto Avril. Shrewds needs to find this hero play with this blade.
Here we go. Blue really wants to get in another blade. The window's up as well, so the damage output should be huge. Liger falls early, and they take Bus out, which could have just opened this whole thing up for them. This cart will roll in, and there's no one to stop it. That's all they needed.
Worked really well to just do that first full hold, and they're making it work, so I like to see it keeping up, but oh my god!
They just crumple it on them when they get that early pick onto Avril with the rail shot, and it was enough. Bus, Liger trying to hang in here, but there's just so much damage from all directions. The pin there for the stun. They come in with the AoE as well. Yeah, they don't want to be too close into it.
Ooh, Shrewds, really good ult there. Overclocking to take 3 out, and that's what you were talking about. They've got great hit scan options. Shrewds overclocking to victory right there. This high ground rotation could be huge. Avril already breaking the shield of Blue.
Like this aggression from Bus. Liger on the high ground looking for it, but Shrewds once again tearing through. They use it to good effect. Mystery forced to use ult. Does take Blue out of the fight, and the sustaining is great because of the healing. Look at Bus in the back there, takes out Domino, and they hold it again to back away with the numbers slightly reduced, but you see Shrewd's getting in there again with that mobility. The AoE really zones them back, and you can just eat some free space out of it. Avril pops off, though, from that high ground, finding 2, looking for that 3rd on Domino here. Shrewd's, though, returning the favor with headshots of their own. It's really the showing of the DPS here.
To come through and get a lot of kills. Amplification Matrix only to deal with Bus?
It looks like Bus has made their way into the back nicely. A good Dragons to zone across, but Shrewds has found themselves right in behind.
It works in Overwatch too. It seems like all those standard picks are doing wonders. Another minefield.
Shrewds popping again with the 2 kills. Avril having some value of their own in behind. If they can keep that going, they'll be alright, but have to be careful of the cart. Not contested. Bus managed to get back on. The spin to win is in play. Blue doing everything they can to remove him out the fight, but Shrewd's damage is what really counts there. A great shot. Silicon gets themselves into the fight as well. Mystery doing everything they can to brawl in it, but there's 4 people there, and that's a lot of pressure on, especially with Shrewd's popping heads left and right. Mystery with a great ult. Gives a lot of sustain to this line, but still punched through it. You cannot heal through a shot that just bashes your health bar in 1 hit. Shrewds has absolutely popped off there with the ult, and Bus, the last person standing. They're doing so well to stall. Silicon doesn't have the health to keep it going. They have to be really careful. They do fall there one by one. A hack like it's chilling under the cart, and it's managing to work well. How are they managing to keep the stall going? It's ridiculous. Avril has to hit shots here if they want to take the W, but Blue's found the kills just in time. Shrewds with the AoE on the card to make it difficult to even exist around it. Bus will fall, and in the final moments, they'll close the gap.
Get onto Streets phase, you know, really impressive aggression coming out from Bus. Last minute touch by Shrewds takes out Mystery though.
They find a lot of kills too. Have they managed to keep this in? Bus is antied. The health bar's not great. In the last frame, Shrewds slides in and stops the cap. So they can keep it going, and Blue's in a bit of a rough spot. They have to be smart about positioning. The Pitten does finish things off though. Liger.
Shit!
With a double kill from the fire strike.
Oh my gosh.
What? Definitely having a good laugh in the chat about it. They go high ground here, so smart play because they get to drop in, the shatter in, but it's blocked off nicely by Blue. They get the nano on. There's a beat drop to keep Bus going strong on their front line, and Domino knows they have to use the visor to put it back in their favor again. Facing Liger, unfortunately, sneaks past the shield there and loses their head for it as Shrewds gets in aggressive again.
Shrewds is just so dominant with this overclock.
Was that a double kill?
Care who you are.
I think Shrewds just collided them.
And they're obviously working well. Their flank shatter though.
Oh my gosh. Bus just crumples them into the concrete. Oh, big shatter from Bus right on Blue's face with the pin and cancels it to drop them off the map. That is great tech right there.
But I think you should have saved it for your team here, especially now that you have 15 seconds left to try and cap this point.
Massive kill from Avril, takes out the Mercy. There's no reses in the fight and a support removed from the battle. Bus blocks the shatter. This is massive for them. Here's their chance to open this up. This is all or nothing in this moment. Bus with a great fire strike through, takes Shrewds out the fight, so the damage is gone. The tire cleans up the field. They want to walk this in, but Domino and Natty is all that remains. They're deleted from the game. Oh my goodness, what a way to end the round. Bus really tried to go high ground there and get in behind to prevent them from having that strength. The shatters both ways. Buses just wins out by a moment, but this anti-nade just puts them back on the defensive straight away. The healing from the Moira ult keeps a bit of sustain, but now there's a Nano Ryan Blue there going strong. Both tanks to fall. No, sorry, just Bus falls after taking out Shrewd, so the damage reduced, but they haven't got that shield now, which means they just have to keep giving more and more space. Great ult here from Mystery, lets them get booptastic on the point, looking to just remove them if they can in this overtime. They know every bit that they can stop them will be worthwhile later with how short their timer is. Mystery managing to keep alive. The high ground ult from Avril here will put a lot of pressure down, but Shrewds just wins out the battle, takes them out in mid-ult here. Oh, it's so backwards and forwards. They have got Bus back into this cart once again. Can they keep this up as they take out 1, 2? Bus should be able to split the team here. They find the second, and now it's getting a bit tiring for Team 1. They can't keep it up. The ult is shut down from the shatter. Bus has just asserted dominance as they've made their way back in, and the supports are putting heaps of damage out themselves as well. Another Moira ult, which is testament to how much they did there at the end. Amazing. 10 seconds and the cart has just got out the door, so they are going to be in overtime this whole battle. Avril pops Shrewds and tips the battle in their favor, follows up with another as well. They got to be careful not to be... They do not! Surely not!
No, I didn't realize. Damn it. I thought it was right behind us. I'm sorry.
Everyone's saying me.
Up and down onto the bridge, off the bridge. Winstons are going to be critical at stopping this artillery strike.
Drops right onto Elias, so came in for the Mercy support there. Fruitcake's popping off of their visor as well. And it's a complete retake. All the kills found that they needed. Really putting the pressure on. You can see Matthias having to play around that little fountain there. A visor already from both sides of them. Can Docs win it out, though they have the pocket, and it will just beat it out, but they have so many more players to clean through, and it will be held here. Matthias is bullied. Zaza in the back there as Fruitcake comes in with the ult, but Matthias has their ult to counter the play, gets all that health back and puts Fruitcake into the corners. See if Doc can actually make use of it. Visors both ways. Punch actually sneaking that out, even though Doc had the pocket there, so Punches has come in and clean field for the high jump to try and assist that just a little bit, making it a little bit easier for TheXboxLucio. They got to be careful. That Punch is nutty and will hit those flying shots just like that. Bubble goes up. We see again the rockets going on, but Punch is just getting right in their face. Someone has to touch the car. The supports managed to get on. Matthias there now to keep the support going and have that bubble to give them the protection, but Ange is just chilling on cart, not really feeling too bothered as Punch can rain in. Pain from above, they use the ult to clean the field. Doctors just had no luck at all, and is a clean sweep for Team 3. Be super careful of here. Doctors trying to get aggressive. The noon, but the barrier is up. Angie's not even afraid at all. They drop it for just a moment, and TheXboxLucio finds the opening. You love to see it. Fruitcake come in with the nano on them, so the damage is there. Shatter from Angie and Punch on the high ground, just absolutely pummeling through them. So you thought there was a gap there, but it was quickly closed.
Careful.
This might be a huge threat that they need to be careful. They cannot underestimate that. They have got the primal to go absolutely rage mode on Zazos, and the high ground manages to get out of that somehow to open up the field as they would have wanted. It does get them pushed back just a little bit, so Team 4 are able to be on the objective, but Fruitcake comes in and shuts it all down with a single ult, taking out 2 key players.
Sorry, I'm about to pop off right now, chat. I'm about to give these guys an absolute menacing whoop on the Sojourn. It's all good.
So that was a fucking lie.
It's an early Xbox.
TheXboxLucio not being allowed to play in his own competition. Avril finding a couple before they're taken out, but it's enough to open up the space. Bus can just keep the pressure on as well to stop them getting to where they want. Silicon in an interesting spot, sneaks up behind them where they weren't expecting, and a great line of sight to take out Pink. Forward spawn's activated for Team 2, so we'll see if this visor has much value. TheXboxLucio has won the fight out on Avril. Sorry, that was Avril's ult that gets shut down.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, uses the visor and just instantly punched out to keep it in their hands. Looking to find some output again. Avril with another visor, building that up quickly, but gets taken out early in it again. It's a curse for sure. Exactly like you're saying, the timing of Bust's swing in was perfect. Rest of the team could get in. You see Liger now playing that close range. We get the clone from TheXboxLucio, just finesses on them, but then the mine takes them out.
Duplicate was worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed one of the greatest duplicates of all time.
Just puts a little bit more pressure down without the supports there. Bus trying to keep them off this high ground where they can, as Avril getting zoned a little bit by that bubble there. Has to have the pocket. The tire pops for 2. Silicon flips the battle.
Sleep.
Oh,
He's almost dead.
Kill him. I need heal.
You're antied. Reaper's teleporting up top.
Yes! C9! I moved them!
That can only be one person. Where does this come from? Where is it coming from? Where did it come from? I was having a bit of a nibble on some wheat bix and I decided, no, fuck it, I'm gonna get a 3 cat.
Yeah, we've got 2 ults.
Get the mercy, get the mercy.
The Anna's
Just Reaper off one, Reaper on mercy. Yeah, we've got Reaper on me, Reaper on me.
We need kill mercy.
Die, that's the issue.
Lucky behind.
Oh, big?
Huge.
Let's fucking go!
Get that mercy.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a Zen behind.
Oh god. Oh my god, he's right there. What the
And
fuck?
cast behind.
I got him!
Oh yeah, we got pings. I forgot about that thing.
Ah!
Oh, yo!
I'm one! Holy fuck. Oh my god, I'm literally one, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god, my god.
Mercy's looking for revive. It's a soldier one.
Really need you. Nice, nice.
Nice.
Big, big!
No, nice. I'm with you.
Oh, nice cancel!
Go, just swing on him.
I'm thinking.
Beat their ass. I'm gonna nade him too.
Where on cut?
I'm trying to kill him where? On.
Go Nanoblade, you can just Nanoblade the bloody. Yeah. Go you go.
Reaper and a Wraith as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm on Anna.
Get the monkey, get the monkey,
Huge
get the monkey. Oh,
I got
monkey's
revive.
below.
I got revive.
Yeah, we can rest.
Huge!
Nice.
Go!
Oh,
Massive.
big.